And it came to pass, after these things, that Elohim did tempt Abraham and said unto him, and he said, Behold, here I am. And he said, Take now your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and get you into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I will tell you of. And Abraham rose up early in the morning and saddled his ass, and took 2 of his young men with him, and Isaac his son, and clave the wood for the burnt offering, and rose up, and went unto the place of which Elohim had told him. And on the 3rd day, Abraham lifted up his eyes and saw the place far off. And Abraham said unto his young men, Abide you here with the ass, and I and the lad will go yonder and worship, and come again to you. And Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering and laid it upon Isaac his son, and heats up the fire in his hand and a knife. And they went both of them together. And Isaac spoke unto Abraham his father and said, My father. He said, Here am I, my son. And he said, Behold the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for a burnt offering? And Abraham said, My son, Elohim will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. So they went both of them together, and they came to the place which Elohim had told about. And Abraham built an altar there, and laid the wood in order, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched forth his hand, and took the knife to slay his son. And the angel of Yahuah called unto him out of heaven. They said, Abraham. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Lay not your hand upon the lad, neither do you anything unto him. For now I know that you fear Elohim. See, you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me. And Abraham lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, behind him a ram caught in the thicket by his horns. And Abraham went and took the ram and offered him up for a burnt offering in the stead of his son. And Abraham called the name of that place Yahuah, yeah, as it is said to this day, In the mount of Yahuah it shall be seen. And the angel of Yahuah called unto Abraham out of heaven the 2nd time, said, By myself have I sworn, said Yahuah, for because you have done this thing, and have not withheld your son, your only son, that in blessings I will bless you, and in multiplying I will multiply your seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is upon the seashore. And your seed shall possess the gate of his enemies, and in your seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because you have obeyed my voice. So Abraham returned unto his young men, and they rose up and went together to Beersheba. And Abraham dwelt at Beersheba. It came to pass after these things that it was called Abraham. Say, Behold Milcah, she is also born children unto your brother Nachor, Utz's firstborn, and Buz his brother, and Kemuel the father of Adam, and Kest, and Shazo, and Pildash, and Yidlef, and Bethuel. And Bethuel begat Ribkah. These 8 Milcah did bear to Nachor, Abraham's brother, and his concubine, whose name was Reumah.